I just got to hang out with my little nephew for the first time over Christmas. Oh, sun shines in the Lego bonus room where we play. I start drinking or smoking when he goes away. Sorry, if I had a kid, I wouldn't drink or smoke. It'd just be... Anyway, what I have here is a box. A box. He's got the box. It's for Josh. He's got the box. You don't know what it is, Josh, do you? What it is, Josh, is a career in a box. I know you make a career out of putting things in boxes, but this is a career. Yeah. And I have no friends. So, I'm going to virtually play and present to you Who Wants to Be a Lonely Ass Hippie That Plays Guitar. Because one day I'm going to be famous and I can't be ignorant. I was like, who the fuck is Stevie Nicks? This box is going to help me be like Billy Corgan by the time I get famous. So, here we go from the start, and this is for you all. We're playing Who Wants to Be a Lonely Ass Hippie. You're going to receive questions. Well, you can't ask me for 50-50s, but if I think they're hard, I might give you the 50-50. And you can see how well you do. They're actually really fun. And it's Christmas. I'm very lonely. It's Christmas. For 100 euros. Which meeting inspired... A meeting with which group? Oh, a meeting with which group? Sorry, I had to read before you do the questions there. A meeting with which popular rock group? Maybe I gave it away. Inspired Bob Dylan to use a backing band. I ought to know that. I didn't. I was like, Velvet Underground. It'd be something like the Velvet Underground that got him motivated, you know. Edie's like, well, you know, they just do it better. Was it A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Beatles, C, the Kinks, or D, the Animals? I might not give you the answers. I feel a bit bad now. I might leave it till the end and go back through them maybe. Yeah, no, I might leave it till the end and go back through them. I feel like bad not giving you the answer, like I'm leaving you on the land. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I haven't thought of my game show. Yeah, second question. What was David Bowie's real surname? Davy. What was David Bowie's real surname? Was it A, Parker, B, Jones, C, Wilson, or D, Smith? I feel so bad, like my heart's breaking for not giving you the answers. Maybe I'll just give them to you as I go, like, you know what I mean? Will I? I don't know. It would be fun if I don't. I'll give them at the end. Okay, I'll give them at the end. I'll give you some time to think about it. Don't Google it. If I think they're a hard question, you get a 50-50. So there's a 50-50 choice. I might give you the 50-50. Which classic rock album is sometimes said to be the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz? Was it A, Abbey Road, B, Houses of the Holy, that's Beatles and Led Zeppelin, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, Exile on Main Street, that's Rolling Stones, isn't it? And there's 4 choices there. Which classic rock album sometimes said to be the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz? Abbey Road by the Beatles, Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, Exile on Main Street, The Rolling Stones. Cast your votes. It is better when I give the answer. It gives a little fucking conclusion to the event. I'm going to give you the answers. I'll go through them quickly at the end. Britt Daniel, Britt, is a lead singer of which band? A, Deaf Haven, B, Spoon, C, Vampire Weekend, or D, Deer Hunter. Nobody cares. That's not rock and roll. That's a newbie. Fucking. Who said, lose your dreams and you might lose your mind? Oh, that's nice. Was it A, John Bonham, the drummer from Led Zeppelin? B, Roger Daltrey. Oh, I'm so bad. I don't fucking know his name so bad. Roger Daltrey. And Kit Lambert. Was it C, Mick Jagger, or D, Keith Moon, the drummer from The Who? Yes. Who said, lose your dreams and you might lose your mind? That's actually really relative, because I gave up on my dreams and I turned into this really sorry ass. You know what I mean? You want to be a ballet dancer? Go be a ballet dancer. If you give up on that dream, you're just gonna sit around doing nothing. Fuck them all, man. You know? Lose your dreams, you might lose your mind. Right, next. Oh, here we go. What did Queen vocalist Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to? Oh, so Freddie Mercury had a trick to make his voice even better. Was it A, larger lungs? Was it B, extra teeth? Was it C, his beautiful genetics? Or D, lots of practice? What did Freddie Mercury attribute his local? I got a tuning fork and it actually made my voice a lot better in case anyone wants to know. Okay, I'll go back through these, don't worry, I'll give you the answers at the end. We're just going to do a few more because I can know to hang out with them. They're really fun. They are really fun, I suppose, when I give you the answer. I don't know, I don't have this. I'll give you an A, B, because this is a bad one to me. According to the 1974 hit by Steely Dan, what was Ricky told not to lose? Yourself in the music? Okay. Was it A, that emotion? Don't you lose that emotion? Was it B, that smile? Was it C, that look? Or was it D, that number? I think Christina Aguilera knows the answer, so maybe I won't give you this 50-50. What did 1974? I think it's just out of my range, you know. I actually have a terrible, terrible taste in music. I don't know anything. This is what this box is going to help me loads. Which band released the songs? Maybe these are dated and I had the more modern ones. Here we go. In which city was James Marshall Hendrix, Jimi Hendrix, born? I don't know. I think it's New York, really? Was it A? Oh, stupid. I knew that. Was it A, Los Angeles? B, Cleveland? That's not the place. Was it C, Seattle? Or D, Miami? In which U.S. city? City. No, they are cities. Yeah, just check that. Oh, that's why I never heard of Cleveland. Except in England, where they Cleveland. In which U.S. city was Jimi Hendrix born? Yes. I knew that. I can't believe I didn't get that. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get that. Painful. Okay, come on, too easy. He released Hell's Bells in 1980. Hell's Bells. Well, you never know. Was it A, Black Sabbath, B, AC/DC, C, Van Halen, or D, Iron Maiden? One of my old hobo friends, that's his favourite song, so I just happen to know who it is. Hell's Bells. You know, talking about Withdrawal and all. Oh, the Hell's Bells, man, are coming. Who financed Van Halen's first demo recording? Yngwie Malmsteen or something? Was it A, Robert Plant, B, John Bon Jovi, C, Steven Tyler? He was a drummer from Guns N' Roses that died, isn't it? Steven Tyler? Or D, Gene Simmons? Who cares? They're not Yngwie. You like donuts? Which rock star's name is not a rock star? Oh, I'm not even going to do it. It's Paul David Hewson. You know, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't, you know. Who played the piano? Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. Who played the piano? It's got something to do with stars. Who played the piano on the Hollies hit? He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Now, some of these questions, like, I'd never know who played the piano on this. Christina Aguilera's up on things. But they are always famous people. Was it A, Keith Emerson? B, Elton John? C, Rick Wakeman? Or D, James Taylor plays the guitar? Who played the piano on the Hollies hit? Hollies? He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Christina Aguilera knows the answer to lots of these, as it turns out. She's not just a saxophone, not just a pretty face, not just a saxophone. Which band was called Pectorals and Starfish before deciding on their real name? Pectorals and Starfish? If you know. We don't want to know. This is rock and roll. What the fucking Coldplay doing there? Who formed his own record label? Oh, that's going away. called the Rocket Record Company? It's kind of in the title. It's A. John Lennon, B. Elton John, C. Eric Clapton, or D. David Bowie? It's kind of in the title, isn't it? I want to get on the title. Here's John Mayo. I think he's like Clapton's kid. No, not Clapton. I think he's clearly... Is it John Mayer or John Mayer? Who is this? You know what he is? He's fucking Paul McCartney's kid is what he is. He is Paul McCartney's kid. Just expected to be good. He has lots of stuff. Alright, here we go. Here's the boys. In which year was John Lennon's Imagine released? I love the video for Imagine where Yoko goes up and opens all the windows. It's very Japanese poetry. It's like, oh yeah, I was sitting in a dark room, but then Yoko opened all the windows. And it's still the same room. It's a lovely video. What year was it released? Think about it, kind of. Contextually think about it. 60s war, it's post-Beatles. 67? Okay, we're going with 1974. 1968. That kind of might have my money on it. 1980 or 1971. And what year was John Lennon's Imagine? Imagine all the people, imagine a world. What else? We're going to do one or two more. You're tired. I'm tired of this. You're probably tired of it. Which band reunited in 1999 and recorded the album Beyond Good and Evil? Nietzsche. Was it A, The Cult, B, The Cure, D, Def Leppard? Is it spelled right? Yeah. It's D, Squeeze? Are they a real band? I'm going to show my age here. In his first visit to a recording studio, who said, I don't sound like nobody? Prince. Oh, it's even better. Was it A, Chuck Berry, B, Elvis Presley, C, Stevie Wonder, or B, Mike? They all sound like nobody. They're all in a class of their own. That's a hard one. I'll cut that down in half. And the first visit to a recording studio, who said, I don't sound like nobody? Damn it, I gave it away. I don't sound like nobody. Elvis Presley. It's Elvis Presley. I think I had to give the answers because they're not fun when I don't give the answers. Led Zeppelin disbanded in 1980. Lars Ulrich is a drummer. Never heard of him. What is the only song Led Zeppelin ever featured a guest vocalist on? Which is very surprising. The only song Led Zeppelin ever. I heard it was a nun because I researched it. Was it A, Black Dog? Unlikely. Was it B, When the Levee Breaks? Was it C, The Battle of Evermore? Or was it D, Misty Mountain Hop? It is better when I give the answers. Songs from my friend. It is better when I give them away, isn't it? They're unsettled. It's not working that well. I need a different gaming texture. It was The Battle of Evermore. Yes, The Battle of Evermore by Led Zeppelin. Yeah, it is better when I give the answer away. I'll give you a second to think about it. Anyway, this one for everybody. Christmas time. Which T-Rex song... Yeah, it is T-Rex. That's the check side. It wasn't Tyrannosaurus. Which T-Rex song has the line, wear a tall hat like a druid in the old days? Was it A, Telegram Sam, B, I Love to Boogie, C, Metal Guru, or D, Ride a White Swan? It's tied up there, isn't it? Telegram Sam, ride a white... Oh shit, I already said it. Ride a white swan like... Bollocks. I'm not a great host. Chris Tarrant. What animal did Ozzy Osbourne eat? Apparently or allegedly. The song Wild Horses appears on which Rolling Stone album? Wild? And Christina Aguilera's all over it again. Oh, I don't hate them. It's like fucking... Why do people like them? I don't know. And skinny and jiggly and trying to play big black man's blues and little skinnies. The Doors got their name... Oh, this is a good name. I like this. The Doors got their name from a book by which author? I thought this was his name? The Enlightened Books of... No. The Doors, the band The Doors got the name from a book by which author? George Orwell, Hunter S. Thompson, Jack Kerouac, or Aldous Huxley. I thought it was my guy, my main man, or my guy I like. Oh my god, so bad. This is Christmas quiz with Simon Amstel. Yeah. Who is it? Can't remember. It's the English guy that lived in the garden. Did verses of innocence and experience. For some reason his name is Simon in my head. I hate when I have no memory. Which blues singer... Okay, here's something. They're talking about the white boys. Which blues singer were the Rolling Stones named after? I'd say Bob Dylan. Huh? Was it A, Muddy Waters, B, Howlin' Wolf, C, Little Walter, or D, T-Bone Walker? Yeah, Bob never really... They played the type of blues. Leave that one with you, maybe. I'll go through them again. Name of Led Zeppelin's second album. Led Zeppelin 2? Yeah. I didn't spoil that one. It is a funny one. I've done this before. Actually, I gave this to Ingve. I already done this. Let's see where I go. Huh? Oh, Elton John's lyricist. Oh, it's his partner. Yeah, it's his partner. I can't remember his name. Richard. I can't remember his name. The Boys. Oh, here's America. What was the first Beatles single to be released in the USA? Was it Making Love in the USSR? Was it Penny Lane, Love Me Do, Yesterday, or Please Please Me? I got that one right. Sent this one to my brother. Which band's first album was entitled... This is in rock. License to Ill. Grateful Dead, Black Sabbath, Radiohead, or the Beastie Boys? Some of these are too bad. Lead singer of the Foo Fighters. Which Rolling Stones hit begins with I was born in Crossfire Hurricane? Yeah, I don't like the fucking Rolling Stones song. You're not getting any options on that. Christina Aguilera loves the Rolling Stones, it appears. One band's lead singer is credited with popularizing stage diving. Oh, stage diving. Puff Daddy is? Stage diving? It's been punk rock. Credit with popularizing stage diving. That's hard to say. Who invented the fucking ollie? Was it A, the Kinks, B, the Clash, C, the Who, or D, the Stooges? I wonder. Who invented jumping off a stage? I'm just going to scroll through now. The final act at Woodstock Music and Art Festival in 1969 was Jimi Hendrix in the morning, wasn't he? Yes, Jimi Hendrix the next Sunday morning with Jimi Hendrix. Whoever survived. Which Elvis Presley... Well, I'll go back through the answers, or I'll give you the answers, maybe. Okay. Do me one more. Which Beatle crossed Abbey Road barefooted? Paul McCartney, wasn't it? Yes, Paul. Trying to look all hippie-ish. Adam the answer. I'm going to go back through the answers. Let's see how you did. I can't believe people might have been playing along. Lead singer for Aerosmith. Has that changed? Okay, we'll go back through the answers. Which band got its name by taking the first letter of each band member's name? 4 or 5 letter word. Pod, Pogue, AC/DC, Kiss, Devo, or ABBA? Yes, 4 or 5 letter words. 4 or 5 letters. Now, unless you get a 9-letter word in your Wu-Tang or Slipknot. Alright, I'm going to go back. Alright, I'm going to leave this because I like this. Ice cubes left. I like to jog, but the ice cubes keep falling out of my glass. Who said this? Was it Steven Tyler? Again, the drummer from Guns N' Roses. Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, or David Lee Roth? Is David Lee Roth married to Pamela Anderson? I'm going to finish on this one. Who kicked Jimi Hendrix out of their band? Oh, mistake. Who kicked Jimi Hendrix out of the band? Was it Jim Morrison? That was later. Chuck Berry? Mick Jagger? Little Richard? I already know the answer because he's only played with one of them. Okay, so we're going to do some answers. Anyone playing along? Thanks for playing along. I hope you're having fun. It's Christmas cracker. I can make a career out of this. Go from pub to pub and just like, I'm here with a rock and roll pub quiz. And just give, Okay, so in no fixed order of appearance, who once kicked Jimi Hendrix out of his band, Little Richard? I just wanted to go and tell him everything was fine. I knew he was going to be a star. And they wouldn't let me back to talk to him. It's like, why? I just wanted to tell him everything's going fine. And I knew he was always going to be a star. So I told you who's a star. Boy used to make my toes shoot up in my boot. He played that guitar so well. Little Richard. Yeah. Final act of Woodstock was Jimi Hendrix. Already got that. What band's lead singer is credited popularness? Was it Stooges? Stooges. Where's the motherfucking man? I can't remember anybody's names these days, but you know who I'm talking about. Inducted Jack White into the Rock and Roll Iggy Pop. There we go. Invented stage diving. And my battery's about to go, but we'll hold in there. Rolling Stones hit begins with "I was born in a crossfire hurricane." Jumping Jack Flash. He probably stole it off somebody. Who is the lead singer of the Foo Fighters? Which band's first album was titled License to Ill? Was the Beastie Boys. Always on vacation, bringing hip hop and rock to your nation. Beatles' first single in the USSR or USA? Please, please me is their very first release. Please, please me. It's a funny sentence. Please, would you please me? Please, please me. Well, no, I please me. No, that's a different one, isn't it? Instrumented Slash play on the Guns N' Roses track Breakdown. You didn't get that one because I gave it to Yngwie. Slash played the banjo. Slash played the banjo. The rock and roll group that inspired Bob Dylan to use a backing band. Oh, we'll have it all set up for you, Bobby. Oh, we'll get sorted. Oh, yes, no, we've got the best. This was the Kinks. No, it's the Beatles. It was the Beatles. I thought it was, Velvet Underground. Like, why do you like them, Edie? Well, they got a band and a tambourine. Oh, I need a band, do I? I'll go out and get a band. Maybe like me then. Here's a tip. Use your fist. David Bowie's real name was, Davy Jones, maybe. Davy Jones. But there was another Davy Jones. Classic rock album is sometimes considered to be the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz. Dark Side of the Moon. Yes, Dark Side of the Moon. Which I heard is like one of the best albums just to get stoned and lying in bed with. Never really into it. Britt Daniels, lead singer of which band? Spoon? Anybody heard of Spoon? No, not me. Who said lose your dreams and you might lose your very own mind? It's Mick Jagger. June said he wasn't too much of a copycat after all. Queen vocalist Freddie Mercury attributed. What did Freddie Mercury say he had a better voice on behalf of? Larger lungs, beautiful genetics, lots of practice, or extra teeth was the answer. Extra teeth. Some people have more teeth than other people. Special. According to, because there are people who criticize his teeth. Yeah. But anyway, according to 1974 hit Steely Dan, Somebody knew this, I didn't. What was Ricky told not to lose? Steely Dan. 1974 hit was told not to lose that emotion. Don't you lose that smile. Don't you lose that look. Oh, answer is don't you lose that number, baby. Because I'm going to call you one day. I got this wrong. I can't believe I got to. Which city, U.S. city, was Jimi Hendrix born? Seattle. Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, 27 Club, Seattle. Which band released the song Black Friday and Deacon Blues? Oh, you weren't asked this. Which band released the songs Black Friday and Deacon Blues? Was it A, The Grateful Dead, B, The Hollies? Oh, the Hollies are a band. C, Blue Oyster Cult. See, I know nothing about. Or D, Steely Dan. DeVille has it. DeVille has it. DeVille has it. Which band released the songs Black Friday and Deacon Blues? Steely Dan. It turns out. Which band had a hit with Hell's Bells in 1980? My manager, AC/DC, baby. Got the sick. No, sorry, it used to be Thickest Thieves or Thickest Friends. Who financed Van Halen's first demo recording? Bastards. Was it the Queen of Sweden, the Queen of Denmark, the Queen of Holland, or the Queen of Gene Simmons? Gene Simmons gave Eddie Van Halen and his brother. Anyway, I tried to put on a Van Halen DVD the other day, or video the other day, to say, look how terrible his atonal squabble is. I was like, yeah, look at it. That's pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, that is actually kind of inky. Oh, fuck you, Eddie. Which rock star's name is Paul David Houston? He's not a rock star, he's a pop star. Bono. I'm Irish. Nobody likes me. Or famous Irish people. That's why there's no famous Irish people, because we'll kill you. Send me dad around to fight you. If my dad beats you, yeah, my dad's going to be famous. Who played the piano in the Police hit He Ain't Heavy, Baby, He's My Brother? Elton John sat in to play piano on He Ain't Heavy, Baby, He's My Brother. Which band was, this is not new. Which band was called, I have to, Pectorals and Starfish? Is it A, U2, or B? Coldplay are not rock and roll. Coldplay aren't even elevator music. I used to work in a music store. Coldplay actually put a song on their album, and I knew it was perfectly designed to be an advert. And that's just ad music. That's going to be on like Virgin Mobile. I was like, that's clearly just fucking corporate. Anyway. Who formed his own record company label and called it the Rocket Record Company? Take a wild guess. The Rocket Man, Elton John. Which year did John Lennon's Imagine release? I thought it was in 1968, 1969. 1971. John released Imagine with Yoko. I like Yoko. You see, he was happy. Which band reunited in 1999 and recorded their album Beyond Good and Evil? It's a Nietzsche quote. I think I have my Beyond Good and Evil there. My ex-girlfriend stole it. It was the Cult. Patricia May Adreskiewski is the real name of which rock star? We missed this one. Patricia May Adreskiewski. Jesus, that's a Jewish name. Adreskiewski. Fuck me. Patricia May Adreskiewski. Jewski is the real name of which popular rock star? Pixie Lott, Pamela Faith, Patti Smith, or Pat Benatar? Patricia May Andrzejewski. Seriously, it's Jewski, Jewski. That's madness. Andrzejewski. Pat Benatar. Anyway, whoever that is. See those guys over there? You're going to have to know them if you want to record anything. In his first visit to a recording studio, who said, I don't sound like nobody, baby. Or is it, I don't sound like nobody? It's Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley. There's good choices there between Michael Jackson, Chuck Berry, Steve Wonder, and Elvis Presley, because They're all outstanding. I think they all are very outstanding. Which blues singer? Well, what blues singer was the Rolling Stones band name? They named the band after. It was Muddy Waters. Yes, Muddy Waters. I never saw Keith Richard trying to keep up with Muddy Waters. Slashes, alright. And the final one, oh wait, what's the name? Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's second album from Matthew Wilcox, baby, rock and roll. I want it in your part. Stalefish. Every trick. It's because it's raining in Ireland. It's got Led Zeppelin too, obviously. Led Zeppelin 1 through 4, or just 1, 2, 3, 4. Ruins, Houses of the Holy, or Whole Lot of Love. I'm gonna wrap it up there. We could keep going, like just hundreds of these. And then I'm gonna make a career out of this. Aerosmith, never heard of them. Bohemian Rhapsody appeared on which Queen album? You know what I mean? Not too easy. It sounds easy, but Bohemian Rhapsody appeared on A Day at the Races, The Game, Queen 2, or Night at the Opera. Yes. It's Night at the Opera. Here's a funny one. The duo Andrew von Weingarten and Bell Goldenwasser are better known as the dynamic duo from which modern... Oh shit, I just fucking messed it up by saying modern. The duo Andrew von Weingarten and Ben Goldenwasser are better known as Outcast, The White Stripes, there's another duo. That's clearly not going to be the answer. The Strokes, or MGMT. Never heard MGMT? Man, I went to fucking Oxygen one year and people were crawling up around the tent like ants. They were all on top of it. You couldn't get near the place and they were crawling up on top of it. Kaboom. MGMT.